Yamu and Umqua.
Yeah, who cry towards you, okay? Yeah, relax. What I say. And you're here, from Yami.
And Family, why now?
Why?
Bruno Bensosa.
From Yami, never be woman dinner.
I see.
Be woman dinner, my name is a hostel. Now, be about cordial.
Yamiadum,
You share check.
Yeah. I think it's been 2 or 3 weeks.
It's almost a month.
Almost a month.
Yeah, I'm saying programs, holiday, big bam. After holiday,
and last week, so. And I think 3 weeks.
Election, fair election is rerun,
no?
Buy. And after rerun, the chino, and then the year. It's a holiday by rerun. Since my band, me who watch it. I said, be about cordial.
Yamadu, be about Agrada moment. Agrada moment. So now what had not Agrada boy. But within the space of 2 weeks here, you who are the 10 week by Agrada who. Yet not.
Oh, Nigeria Nasamna.
I ain't not too.
Oh, sir, Judge Naya, the lenient judgment of concurrent 7 for 15 years. Like we should applaud the judge for that's action.
The 15 in 15. Yamana 7 we are one first, but here concurrent into 7 now.
We should appreciate the judge for such a judgment of leniency and femininity.
Hey, and a call appeal.
As for the appeal, is your legal right.
And so you can.
Then, but it's a lesson for us. The MEA said, just recent, there's a circulation of a video, say, Siama say, Neyere Ubia Mama Akaseti Bia.
Yes. Oh, Oma Bunko to your crowd, I saw him penny falling in a bunko to be. I was so dim who a patch or a pig yard, or more tone suffer on my peninsula on brim for my pardon and put the other min kind from my peninka or no better to be.
No, but I saw a name patcho for what?
Then some more kind, a young crow for or patcho
or Canada Bank.
Minim son or moon niho, if you are no moon niho.
And why are they begging for what they don't know?
If you are one chick, maybe they didn't hear it. A fena. Issue na court mo
asembe na aba na grada engine sorry dem anka wanya na grada ndi na ten wa sorry dem na grada ndi atema esiama na nyi so ne eden
yes sir
bosama sam woman power no sinyum na sene chopper for what
nuaba.
It's a betrayal. This is not an apology. It's a betrayal from a Siama. Yes, it's a betrayal. Now, only the Casada Bay. Oba court in Punya. Because by law, a prisoner must be protected against it. What if somebody stabs her?
Yeah.
So I do baby cry who that can me who says someone in channel. Now I cannot trick there. But if truly it was serious that a Siama was walking close to Agrada, then the prison officers, this should be their last warning in the next visit to the court. Look, Agrada is now an asset of the government, and the laws are the ones protecting her. It could be very, very, very detrimental to the prison service. A Siama is a husband, we understand. But at this time, there's a separation. Who come visit a different?
When you appear in public in the hands of a prison officers, you don't go closer.
So I didn't understand me. I want me share the energy. First, me got see when you come ben. But me who video be a nra. You know, she say a video camera trick there. But say truly say, baby, I mean who say a Siama namno. A no cresse no namagrada and chen dia. Prison,
a breach.
Police. Be careful. Because this one, anything can happen to her. And you will be in trouble.
What if Nia no nam one cry or Shamaska a depict say is Yama by young?
Why should a prisoner be given access to his family? No, the law doesn't say that.
You can go for a visitation.
But not in court. Not in a chief. For what? Yes, should be. Enye si etan no. Na se bibi to na. Ebi yo how kese ama. Nkrofo ko da cells a omo ye mahwi a ama police fo bi ahwe omo adwuma o.
Yeah.
The prison officers munya careful. Because agrada anankasa no ye trouble.
What's it?
Agrada anankasa ye trouble.
The name Agrada and the persona near trouble.
Charlie na refi se tama ono si waje asori a oye. Of course okako flashy hosting obse na do ye no.
Yeah.
Oka said then ono agrada. That's only a drobi anso. The happiness agrada ni kombia o.
But
or the comfort na ti say obi o wale no ne wo. But only she say akade bi agrada ni bibia o.
To me di
Only kokwedru. Only she o. Makada da sakra say only she. Or bibi odi nwura nkrofo a you akojipa me hu. Eti na me gi ni tu mu say oba nya me som ho no. No, I believe in her for the church. But da me bu fu no e da okoye sa hope sin ade na o say o flashing no bo agrada ni din say ono na na agrada. I got very upset with her honestly.
Which
because yes
with sir
ena agrada ankasa no enye na me na friend no o say oto asori dan ni ma ni kunu elik and the elik amba no ena ono akoji asori dan and the asori dan na friend
nyame friend
say echire mu na nyame de na ankasa di amenfa ho but the woman say me how ni say enkrofo na egu won ba so mahwehwe nyankopon na nipa meti ni din eye Esiama junior pastor and Esiama yan share the color a son heavyweight champion sovereignty meti and no ya sofo oya abadichire ema agrada eni ni kunu dada it is obi a sofo was sorry dem a Esiama but me nu me hu say Esiama to be gina ho man is senior pastor but yes that's a protocol in the clergy. When your senior pastor is misbehaving, you can't say anything. But you double as a husband. That's my problem with him. You double as a husband.
So
if you can't talk about the clergy, make sure that you straighten your wife when she's going off as a husband. You should have to tell no, we are kind, yes, sir. Men do we at them. Men go can we ask them.
But men know. Esiama beat me.
Because Esiama you know why agrada.
The authority na kudi agrada.
Agrada say, Bema suka wale pe ye. Na se nibusiofo kura hwe no ho no mji Esiama kube no de ware na emfa ye ho. So it means that the level of you agrada, some person be going one dia. The here fi sa bema no na nya ne agi fi Esiama ho. Ono kan na num self. Me say me nkan say bi agrada nkan da. Emi yapa say betrayer we be fi Esiama ho. Say mo pampanyifo chaw say ye nya den. Agrada dia wo din krofatem. Ye man penya what tissues is here oko bam no I'll see uncle having great fun before the election I can't when you what is what bacho I got a bacho
no
hypocrisy and coin
anyway
it media they say Esiama man and nimbra sorry no na on preaching me who post we see here yamba agrada kunu abasu ko hwa Esiama say nkwala agrada ja nyina no oni nkwala ni tiye me be so Pastor Eric say nkwala ya come asem ya oni agrada aba go to court and claim for custody of the children. Don't leave the children for someone to take care of them. Don't.
I didn't know.
Why should you leave your children for somebody to be a caretaker? What's your
when you are there? You are alive.
Because between the parents, it is either the mother or the father. Esiama is a caretaker. Esiama is a caretaker. Esiama wambao onibao minim se onima na minim. And agrada nam ho obi se entina yenim se Esiama nyema agrada enti so go pregnancy te hey wa wunim na ya mamre mra eda court se oba bi akwa ehwesa ye bia and oba bi a chiko etes anu se na asase si awo sa de te enti nye se onyim ni ti na se Esiama woda oniba na se no tie yi ode ne ho be for the agrada ama on wo da chi a abusu odom no wadi won dam because onye makron
emba asem a waboyi ye bedi nkomo de afa ho ende se aso makwa aware mentimi anwo ye gyina so edi jama aware na.
Bema me da se.
A big question.
Mentumi nwo ana mentumi awo. Twika se mu obi. Wakwa awade ase a wuntumi nwo.
Wuntumi nwo.
Yetumi di jawa awade ana. You be married by a man and there's a proof of infertility. Total barrenness that you can't put to birth. Can it be a justable reason for divorce? Yes, my brother. Yes. Yes. A big yes.
Shemu ye you say ya shum ehu say ne krani enya de obetimi awo. Enya say ubetimi but won wo ye. But enya de obetimi awo. Ye gina so bijawa.
Oko ye
de. Eno so ye nsem o.
Yes.
Woko ye de.
Well, say Debbie me can say be yangi do. Me say yes, it's a justable reason to walk away from the marriage. Because marriage, one of the angles of marriage is procreation. Procreation is part of marriage. Ya wan ka wan ye bi awale. Debbie me can say me yire bompa ye tia say me nya awale dodo me nsan me fancy o. Ma me busua mu no. Di wan wale kura ekọ 6. Eti me ndu baabi a. Di wan wale kura. Be me bi awale kura ekọ 6. Eti ma wale 3 a empire na obone empire hu. You want to change what? A part of the living we are living. Bema ehuto chima na onunti nyinsene ma na onunti ne nkomo anya duma ne bema there's nothing because a man is sterile ontume nyima. Nobody can force you to stay in that marriage because you are supposed to be a conduit for production.
So you have to leave.
Why? But why is staying there to become otoya den? Awadia ehunfaso awon de dikan. Anya companion.
Awari amfaso. Awon de dikan. Na say wan awari a obetumi awo.
Fair enough. But obebi owo awade ase no. Onye njiraso pa se obo awawo anya awade ase.
That's true.
No credit down no. What does it? It is oba ekwa awade ase. Na ne ho atochima. On to me wo block tubes, no uterus. The system is empty. A proof of infidelity. It is justifiable that a man, instead of frustrating you and making you useless in the marriage, leave the marriage. Obela say, why don't you stay and adopt? No, don't do it. Leave the marriage. If adoption is your way of life, leave the marriage and look for somebody who has already given birth and then consider the adoption.
Say, Bibia actually wuntimi wo.
Yes.
Jai aware no. Say, why do you say nka adoption po na oka? Meant jai.
Because they will say, me to me anyam oba. Me wale onu. Me to me anyam oba manawo. So why do you suggest adoption for me? Why? No, oba ni say na opeso obo mi na obre mi so asase ne say. Eni say me to me anyam oba o. Me to me anyam oba, but wo oba na makoye ho ade abafie no. Wo to me wo. Now see Saudi I go adopt it. For who? Who adopt akola nya oba o?
Okay.
Metumi anyim oba ene ya mama oba betumi anyim no. Now we see wunti adobe no. Wo be bre wa wade na se. De bi make say tia o. Wo me mayase maka mayase. Basi ye nyina ya wura wade ye nyina ho atochema. Me ntumi nyim oba. Wo so ntumi nwo a. Boni ben na wo ho se no de ye do ye ho de ye ntina de na se ne nkoje akola bi hwa no. Na ase ne be adoption no. Why do people jump into going to the first children home? Like I'm going to funeral home. Children home. Within your family, you to show. Because the process of adoption must end up for more.
The other come. Now, even why you will cry, monitoring a douse. Monitoring a douse in your monitoring.
Mama, easy. Me adopt you, you make us easy.
Monitoring that also.
I got to a point and I stopped because the process is too much.
Ube be someone say, men at least kakraba me some person. But what is this?
You have to declare that the child's father is really seriously incapable of taking care of it. And the father must really prove to you, so I'm releasing the child to you. So the problem we have in this conversation is that when did you know you cannot put to birth?
Okay.
That's the first issue.
Mami njilo no so na me fanji sa nkratu yi. Da ben e na hu se wuntimi wo. Ese da ben e na me okunumi hu se me yiri ntimi wo ana da ben na me yiri ohun se me okunumi ntimi.
So both of us are when were we diagnosed? Okay. Or when did we get to know that I am sterile? I can't fertilize an egg. I am barren. I can't produce a fertilized egg. When did you discover your level of barrenness and your infertility? That's the first thing.
Good. Your breath is here.
Send a grace from a contact clinic. Answer your idea. You may not a pow.
You better answer grace
for party. Meanwhile, that's how I read on motion. Laboratory services, physiotherapy, energy counseling.
Both of them.
I just got a stroke, hypertension, diabetes, arthritis, rheumatism, prostate cancer, acquired fibroid, ulcer, about or the Abel Fufu, yes, homeopathic clinic, Medina, Akacha Bolasto, for 0556 181 666 and 020 006 7500. From God for humanity.
Joy Industries in collaboration with Omnia 95.1 FM. Omnia Weekend Party this Friday at the Cool Joint Extra, Haswa Old Timers Road, 18th July. It's gonna be entertaining and mind-blowing event for the night. Cool Joint Extra. Come and let's vibe with the latest street in town. Enjoy one time, enjoy high speed. The DJs for the night. DJ Stagger, DJ Chemical, DJ Bernard. You're gonna be jamming and slamming at Cool Extra Joint. That's what all time is gold. Your MCs and Hyperman for the night. Kojo Coded, Hyperman Lafia, Roland Obroni, Ajubi Jet Rush, and DJ Wooly. Remember, this event is brought to you by Joy Industries and supported by Omnia 95.1 FM. Meet me there this Friday, 7 p.m. at Cool Extra Joint. Swag Old Timers Mode. It's gonna be joy one time and joy high speed. Come, let's have fun, real fun, entertainment at its best. See you there.
Back on Onia 95.1 FM. Mene Reverend Dr. Cyril George Carstensen Lutrot, Counselor Papa, any Eddie comment none of it. You better expand the argument. But my main country say, and then if you are seeing this actual, and when I green, yellow, who person collection, who person we scale, who person who breezy, a cinema dinner camadia, be any about a gentleman, make us say gentleman is a number in a friend. If you are good, and I serve an person the boss on the show, who could be human, who will say yes, we are permanent, what the any gentleman, friend 055 913 9582 055 913 9582. Kokumasi Abrepo Junction. Total Fuel Station in Cuba. Techiman Magazine off a year Techima Market Road, so who be Nungwa, Atomic Down, a 1 year or 1 crate. Kofobia adjacent Central Police Station. Marketer Pemuha. Okatakrada Pipeline would we need trade at this school junction. GN Bank on former air building will be Genjamin. We indeed come up. Na the Union sort out, not in common. Counselor.
So, me say the first reason. When did you know that you cannot get pregnant? When did you know that you cannot impregnate a woman? So before marriage, you have to know yourself. Makanda said, any woman that the man marries you and follows you to the hospital constantly to check whether you can give birth, it's a disgrace to you, femininity, and your family.
And your time is all you
need. No, sir. Montiana da me catch a Felicia say. No offer. Us original mem obi anya na obe wale. Memo wale obi anfi onua FM. I say mu nyina mu yonya fo. Me catch e no so say ondwen ye pa. Now boys a bit me wale no dodo na nya correct si a enti onkoto awade so me kan. And I'm chiche mu say answer na we nyina besim. Onti si jomo nhwe say na ya si betumi awo na enye Bible keke. Me kan I say eya ye bu ye ni guso. Nyanim say nkosua wo ma because see obabia ye bo awo no. The statistics ni kire say ebi mu to me the 400 plus eba. Ebi to me ye more and ebi ye less. Eti ye ka say the ma oba etume word eye eggs.
And who release it?
So eggs, how do they become fertilized? They are fertilized through ovulation. After they don't meet any spermatozoa to fertilize them and make them become a fetus, then they break into menstruation. Now watch it. Every month, if you menstruate the whole year, January to December, it's 12 months.
Yes.
So you broke in 12 eggs. Imagine you started your menses at age 10, like Felicia. Take your calculator. Felicia now is 32 years. So the Felicia I'm talking about, she's 32 years last week.
Or shall say 10 years.
Or the 10 of
22.
It was menstruation for 2020. Yes. Multiply 22 years times 12.
12 times 22. 12 times 22.
Because 22
264
eggs. 264 eggs, yeah, fast. I would buy plus or minus 400.
I count 136.
136, and what times have been wine
on its own.
At times, so menstruation, we break it 2 eggs at the same time. Now, see, and I'm a bleeding power. So imagine that your ovulation gave 2 eggs. Yeah, fast. Year be plus 1, but I say, if I say, who menstruated 14 times in poor. Multiply 14 by 22.
Hey. That's a man,
Aka
92.
It's a year can
92 divided by.
It's a wadian temno ebwa. Ganam bremunu. Oban to me and yet on yem onya 18. So been to me akolanda. Wouldn't it that below 18 at the farm? Not just say. A quiet to me young paswa grodin yem no a certificate 18. But a brabona here born. Obi bedi 32. Oba bedi 32, 38. Nothing originally nice order in nipa. So we share calculation no kremwa. Ni fertilized time to me wakola and krano. That period has passed before she finds a man. And most of us, we don't do medical checkups. It's not part of our plans. We only go to hospital when we are seriously sick. And when people go to hospital and even add pregnancy tests to their life, it's something. You meet girls. I do programs in the university. You ask people, when was the last day you had your menses? They don't care about menstruation. Hear me, sister. If you have irregular menstruation, you are a candidate of having trouble in future. If you have constant menstrual cramps, if you have dysmenorrhea, painful menstruation, don't joke with it.
They are signs.
They are signs of barrenness. So if you don't know yourself before marriage, and I finish marrying you, and all of a sudden you begin to look for the opportunity because you are a Christian, because you are a child of God. Now you want to get pregnant, and the level is that your system, your tubes are blocked, your uterus are cancerous. Nothing can help you put to birth. You expect me to spend that wasteful money. I won't waste that money on you. There are other women equally ugly or beautiful like you. So I will move. I will move.
Which is permitted by Yemra. Yemra.
Natural, common, moral laws will give you humanity. Give it a facelift. What she's going through, this is not the time to announce divorce. What she's going through, you have to add a human face to it. She's your love. God works in mysterious ways. Nobody has said he doesn't work in mysterious ways. The Bible says, and none was barren. So I understand God. He can do miracle. But until the miracle comes, what people go through, you think Sarah was free? Even Sarah, whose husband speaks to God direct, told the husband, go. After 10 years, married Hagar. Mind you, people say that and Hagar, Abraham took Hagar. No. Genesis chapter 3 verse 16. It is clear. Go and check. Is it 3:16? No. 16:3. I'll check it for you.
Don't worry. You dear.
And Hagar allowed Abraham to marry.
Oh, because I remember power.
Because enyem plaba. Wanyem plabo. Hagar no Hagar kasan. And you say oye emprebia. Ya koji ni mawe. But Sarah do baby no who say warning ban. Oye na nyu so obua nyankopon. And na nyankopon obua no ka say Abraham mi hu ade ni so eti de mi nya sisi an say warrior ba wa Hagar. Or no poor frustration. Na machine ni ho. Eti no testi ahwe say abrabo na ye bo no. Eye wan kranti na besi ene no awo ne mbaye. Eye me, eye Abraham, ana eye wan. So that's it. Eye wan.
So say Genesis 16:1.
Yes.
Now Sarah, Abraham's wife, had borne him no child, but she had an Egyptian slave named Hagar.
Pray.
So she said to Abraham, "The Lord has kept me from having children.
Go train her straight.
Yeah.
Go
sleep with my slave.
Okay.
Perhaps I can build a family through her." Abraham agreed to what Sarah said. So after Abraham had been living in Canaan 10 years, Sarah, his wife, took her Egyptian slave Hagar and gave her to her husband to be his wife. He slept with Hagar.
In the frustration of Sarah, Sarah married Hagar to see, say, am I the problem or Abraham is the problem? Immediately when Hagar took seed, then Sarah realized that I am the problem. More frustration. More frustration.
Reverend Counselor, this is the Bible, which is our abiding principle.
Some of us.
Okay.
Not all of us.
Okay.
Some believe in the Quran.
You are a reverend minister.
Yes. My manual is the Bible.
Your manual is the Bible.
Yeah. So now my church member is not giving birth.
Yes. No. Not that. I'm asking you a different question.
Okay.
So, what can I say? What make it a statement say, "Untinia Jaino"?
Yes.
Here with Sarah, or worry for from man.
Oh, you better saw them wait 7 to that. Or better no bisu.
No question where I will be some
What Sarah went through in the hands of Hagar, she regretted in the action, so nobody want to practice it.
I say, hey, one waka say, yo, one waka, what say? Bema to me worry. You bet me a worry more, and yes, sir.
I worry more, and yes, I want to me, and go worry more.
Okay.
So the caveat here is that, me say, who shall now brabona wood to me, what? Men traho, and my one chance anywhere go, men you be done, who one could any third party.
I want us to understand in Yomabi in this context. That is why maybe sir, those questions, so that people will appreciate that yes, counselor can be that say, who bet me a worry more than. But in a situation where there is barrenness,
it is not a reason to marry more.
Okay.
You should always have a reason why you want to marry more, not because your wife cannot. But in the olden days, the reasons why we gave men more chance was because so in our culture, polygamy was enacted because of production. So you don't see that. But the problem is say. Answer now because say we di me yaw say no hwe say me ba be ware abaya wutie me anopai wo nua FM hwe say ubetumi awo ana abranti a wutie me hospital answer now because say what if finish bia no bisa wo say what is your sperm count analysis sebio ohwu amamba de wo ho does it produce sperm
omu gina ho omu breaki
are they there is it connected is it detached? Does it produce sperm? If yes, what is your sperm count? Go and do your sperm count analysis now and know your count. Don't wait till you get a wife. This is the education. So that before you go into marriage, you name say impobi a wobadada. Esase me say me to me. So me say me hwe so me. Yakọ yanim. Ya won ba bebre wo kurum ha. Omo nyawala nka omo pe. Most celebrities ama wo baako, ebi awo baako wo bio. Enye so won power di o. But they cannot put to birth again, so they don't want frustration. Me say what media now wale now one buyer. We will put pressure on you. So avoidance of that pressure into do an anchor. But know yourself. So say obi jina awo so their divorce one. Yembisa say awo na won ne wo ho anse na me wale o. Ana the second one I'm saying is that ye ba wade nu na ho beto ochima na. That one, the attempt that the human face is difficult to say manye meyere or menye me no anye ye di ne ho adim na koye ectopic pregnancy out of the womb. And based on that activity, for her to be alive, they evacuated the womb. It means that in the marriage, you became barren. So the story is different. I'm giving two scenarios.
And before you get into our room, man, woman,
know whether you can father a child.
So that in between the babies here,
you know your status. So don't allow anybody to marry you if the person had not checked these things. Let me say, electroforces, your blood group, we are AS, we are AA, we are AQ, whatever it is. Know that one and wait for it. When you meet people, don't go for love. Don't go for love. Go for their status.
And it's sickling.
Sickling, I mean, can you electroforces? You are sickling. You need Kafra. Because and number two, go and check whether there's one thing that there are two blood groups that cannot give birth. There's a blood group that's a one called Wapan and no anymore. Because the sperm yes. So don't joke with medical history because why are you working beautiful? You fat do everything you want. But men feel they are grown and go they see after a man spends a lot on you. Now you because who to me.
Counselor, you know, when I was in Takrady, there was a program I set up on Connected. Now, it gave me a lot of nyoma and mistakes I hear.
Oh yes.
And nyoma will be a Islama. I remember. You see,
and it gives you the opportunity to say, "You move a what the mistake." And to what you want, you make one year, Ebia, 1 year, or year, but Namia do more in a one number. So we did mistakes in our marriages. It was a risk
because there is and we need to do a broader education because I started it in Takrady for one group of religious group. They don't believe in Yebeko a hospital answer.
No, Omi Kremufo, Omi Christopher, and Omi DC4.
Diawabonabaku.
Omi Christopher.
Diawabonabaku.
No, we perceive so that Nammy had for me, transma transign.
Diawabonabaku.
They have been perceived between the son, but Omi had for me.
Muslims.
So they are Muslims, and they don't believe.
They will not.
Not in the Quran. Because the Quran gives you permission to seek for treatment from a physician.
So unless someone will call in, my number is 0244244027 to correct me. Because I've spoken with imams before on the show in Takadian. So there was an education that I who share the sickly status of Unkophobia. Mon call for checkup before. And yes, sir, check up. As you said, one can on your own. Go and know all these things. Wouldn't Obadi do commander with Shiano? Now what to try and cover the man? Then you are checking it.
What that don't also to tomorrow. So we're looking at that compatibility. And let's say about what I say. So say Bema Jina say one to me was not the jar what they are fighting. Bible said there was a woman with the issue of blood. The book of Luke chapter 5. Is a Mark. You can read Luke. Or see the woman with the issue of blood.
Yes.
Or believe this for 12 years. Or see, and she went to many doctors, but didn't have results. Which means that the Bible endorses that we can go to see a doctor when our health is not stable. Luke was a physician.
Yes.
So when anybody tells you that men go hospital, no, or you within your pay or buy who tell me and pay. Who tell me what okay FM? If you are back, who tell me what new FM? If you are me who tell me what one gasa FM? Baby, I would tell me be so bit me collecting more be on Facebook. Baby, I would tell me be a team. Me say, answer na bema beba wa brabo mo. Kwahwe say wo ubetimi awo na. Spend your money. Bema would tell me oh na yeah, boy short oh. Yeah, boy short ba chale bema ni jina so ba. Bibi ni yanka no grana ba. And my
boy be bree
and my baby and Jantron. And I see American business. So these are the factors. So these two factors. The third one is when you are living with a man who constantly doesn't want to visit the hospital because he believes in himself. Say, on the so you are the only person going to see the doctor. And the doctor says, Madam, everything is correct. Can I see your husband? And your husband says, doctor bia. You can divorce such a man. So I'm giving you reasons for the divorce. You can divorce such a man who is constantly putting you at hair check. IVF. And that for more. And this can know what the woman goes through for the preparation.
Yeah, what pandiana
and you know, be obey IVF piano or who we part. What? The medication, it's easy. And easy. Now the Bamati. Oh, yes, here hospital, or something. His son said, me wababa akudada. His son said, obi woman, no who here. His son said, me was me abortion. And now all these flimsy excuses. Now to home. And mind you, what we're finishing calculation now. Oh yeah, you know. And she out the share and say bonus and Kosiana ya did to na yede esa
and a year week soon with your age.
Me say esa obit me menopause 35 early menopause sisi aba eti bisa ho by 35 when the menopause now ko fine akola bi akola dabi nipa bi nipa mi gitu but the American say but what they not doing the American say won to me wo obey our jaye ejiraso. My last point is say don't hide behind religion. Don't hide behind religion because God will share testimonies. And many 26 years and son and me be a different over. See me, bra. The story, your story. What now? I say 26 years. Onyaba, I feel no nyaba. Can you stay?
Can you?
That's the question. Ask yourself. You can't. There's a method that works. When the things are not working, I have more than 200 people who can testify on my line that they are witnesses to my clients, that some of them were able to give birth, but their ovulation was within their menstruation.
They give birth with their ovulation within menstruation.
Not just asking about you, just on that time.
Oh, interesting.
You understand what I'm saying? So the ovulation was either at the last end of the menses or the entrance of the menses.
And so when you are someone, once obunins and yanko,
it is sad two things so babu inside a mojafin, yanen dado, jai jimian, and yamojafin. This is what I do. I have living witnesses of children who are alive. That women got married. Some had weddings. They divorced them because they were barren. And they got in touch with me. Many of them that. But I diagnosed them and find out that they menstruate. Whilst they are menstruating, the eggs are released in attachment. And let Omuoma. Bibi say, Bema onya kukudu ani oba da tam ebu ni nsano. One netia won nyemo da. Sister.
Oh.
Obija awade esa so ntumi wo nye bone. Heaven obekobi. Won so kwa awade ase. A wonni mu wapom din enhyehyɛ fa awo ho a. Wo ye bayifo within a wo mpe be ma ni ye. Bema so owale a onim se ne ho nkomwa no. Eni da so. Omo ewu because eye miensa. Ye wo low. Ye wo no. Ye wo normal. Eye miensa. Low. No. Normal. Normal ni active sperma or T or water because the sperm must swim. Low ni obia or T or neto. Obu hoa or water or niti and tia pepin gua a bim or the far quantinadia so. And tia or pepidia. Omoni ye won. Every year IVF fertility IVF in chile or bar on to me a bema or pepia enko. Surrogacy or bow or no on to me. Eti uti so bi ko IVF na problem ni fi oba no problem ni fi bema na opepia enko eguanu heya ana premature ejaculation bema otwetwe bema obi amasturbate bia we a candidate for premature ejaculation and you can become a burden impregnating a wife because people are no see me go and do analysis na adie bia wo ya enye jai did ye produce sperm Kwame did ye Kwame, did you Kwame? Ya udah ya. Sana uci, sana uci menyum oba. 0277. Owi ginger so eboa 609. 644. Tie me.
0277 609 644.
Hospital bi a uji wondi. A Ghana wo ho no. Kɔ hɔ. Na mo hwɛ wo ma wo. Uni baby akwa, frɛ me. Meboa because ye jaya wo a kuro ne be sei. Sisi ankola na sei. Omo mienu. Esei o na ye timu no. Ye hia ankola dodo awo. Mesrɛ mo. 0277 609 644. They will be some women names agrada esiama oba minim. Obi be some minim. I have no idea.
All right, Counselor. Thank you so much. You're fancy. It's been an exciting time. Mamenka also nya yes Sankofa Festival training ba asaputufia many a bro. Akwaba, welcome to Onya Eye Festival.
Asaputufia.
Yeah, Asaputufia.
Kabio so ti ase.
Debbie.
Asaputufia me. Eye tufia. Etuo.
Oh, okay.
Asafu etuo.
Any asaputufia me.
Eye tufia. Ye etuo.
Oh, okay.
And who can you and say, where are they? What can you? As in Grofo can't on guys with two farm. And yet two farm.
Oh, but yeah, some now okay. Yeah, so would you? Yes, you can ask. Yeah, you can say, cry. As I never put you up. Sorry, I can't. They said, Nyahuno.
IGP.
Yeah,
Yakunupa.
Yeah, Yakunupa.
Yeah, Dankasa. And Yabikasa.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Yabini.
Ekunupa.
Ekunupa, like a kunu sonobo.
Wow. And so just be with us on the Unia Festival train. Kai said, a taste of our down. We are doing a cooking contest, a food bazaar to join the 1st of August 2025. Local foods, now on display. Chef Papa Neba display of culinary skills and local dishes. Grand Day by to the 2nd of August 2025. Into Rebecca Entertainment Night, 2nd of August 2025.
Yare yes. Obi benya wona fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.